to the podcast. Welcome back to Now That You Mention It with
Yes.
Elijah and Aaron.
It feels good to be back.
It does.
It
We
was
had a
a-
little hiatus.
But it felt so long.
Yep.
It honestly did. Like, it feels like forever ago since we last recorded. But it's only been
That's
2
true.
weeks.
Yep. I know, and I think we ended last week saying we'll see you again this time next week.
Well, I say that every time.
Oh, really?
At the end
Oh,
of every podcast.
okay.
Well, not. I say like something about see you next week or
Oh, okay.
same
Yeah.
time. Same
But-
bat time. Same bat channel.
We're very sorry, but we hope that now it will be even better.
Yes. We got some
We're
time.
coming out strong.
Got some time to recuperate.
Yeah.
Just re-energize ourselves and come back even stronger. But we just didn't have time last week to record, unfortunately.
Not having time, meaning we were at the river every day.
We were doing a lot of stuff. It was
We
pretty
were doing
fun.
a lot of stuff. Oh
We
man,
probably could have forced time in somewhere, but it would have been
not as fun.
pretty inconvenient.
Yes, that as well. I mean, we've got 2 weeks to cover. So, what are your highs and lows from 2 weeks?
Highs and lows in the last 2 weeks.
It's a lot of time.
It is a lot of time. I don't know. High probably has been going to the river. We've been going to the river pretty much every day.
Yeah.
We come back to our house, and we just hang out, play FIFA, play Dirt 5, and then do it all again the next day. It's been
Yep.
pretty freaking fun. Low. Can't really think of a low. I'm sure something will come to me. I don't really know if it's a low, but it's more like a tough or like just something I'm like working like it's difficult right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is my schooling, because what it
Okay.
is a bunch of medications and stuff. So it's not really a lot of concepts. It's just
Memory.
so
Yeah.
much medications. It's just so many, like what they do, what category they fall under, and what kind of parts of your body they affect. So it's a lot. It's tough, but I'm getting through it at a steady pace.
Are there any like really interesting ones that that's kind of caught your eye and?
There's some that are just fun to say.
Oh, okay.
Like there's like butorphanol.
Butorphanol.
Or there's it's phenoxybimazine. I think is how you say it. I might not be saying it correctly. But there's some that are
Okay.
just fun to say. Another thing, are there any interesting ones? I learned what the difference is between a tranquilizer and a sedative. Because in those minds, those were synonymous. But a tranquilizer doesn't actually really put, at least if I read it correctly, it doesn't actually put the object to sleep like an animal. It just like calms them down. A
Oh.
sedative is more what?
knocks them out.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
I feel like tranquilizer is more synonymous with
Yeah.
taking them out.
And I might be saying this wrong, so I wouldn't take it with 100% confidence. But, yeah, I'm pretty, like, because...
Well, because they probably make tranquilizer. I mean, you can probably up the dosage to knock them out, but it's not really meant to knock them out, I guess.
Because, like, one of the definition was a tranquilizer, it, like, alleviates fear and, like, anxiety, and it allows the animal... but it can still feel pain, which is called... If it causes you to not feel pain, that's called analgesia. I've only read it. I don't know how to actually pronounce it. But that's when you can't feel pain. So when
Okay.
you're going under surgery, they want to give you a drug that produces analgesia, however you pronounce it, so that you don't feel pain, you don't wake up. But there are some drugs that will like put you in a really like deep state, probably close to sleep, but you can still feel like any like sharp pain. So like steady,
Oh.
probably like if it's like a bruising kind of pain or like a throbbing kind of pain,
Mhm.
probably can't feel. But if it's like a sharp pain, like if someone's cutting you, you can still feel it.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. And then you'll react to it. You'll like be like, "Whoa, stop!" Or you'll jerk out of your stupor.
Oh, interesting. So
Yeah.
you won't just be like sitting there feeling the pain.
No,
just be
no.
like-
You like they said that like animals will like they'll react to it. They'll
Okay.
have some physical reaction. It's not just you have to sit there not being able to move but still feeling things. That
Yeah.
would suck.
Yeah. Snow, just that's your low is just not.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a low. It's just probably the most difficult portion
Okay.
over the last couple weeks.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I've barely been home since I've gotten back from Idaho.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to Idaho, and we have got some family there, so we stayed with them. And then we did a lot of bike riding. I don't know the complete number of miles, but definitely, if not in the 40s, just below 40 miles total.
It's a lot.
Yeah, that was within 2 bike rides. One was really cool because we drove to Montana, and we rode the Hiawatha Trail. So it's
Okay.
like the railway. So we had like 2 miles of tunnel. One of the tunnels was 2 miles, and there was 9 other tunnels and
That's pretty cool.
7 like train trestles that went over creeks or just like the gully.
See,
So it was really cool.
I thought your goal was to go from Montana and like bike across Idaho.
I know, that's what I thought too. I think that's at least that was the way it was advertised to me, but they might have just read it wrong or something.
Okay.
But yeah, so
I was just
went,
biking around just in that area, not actually going on a long
yeah.
bike
So
ride.
we went from over the border in Montana back to Idaho, but it wasn't like all the way across as how I had imagined it before. And then we went on another bike ride the next day, just around Lake Coeur d'Alene.
Okay.
Except for the lake is very long. It is 25 miles just end to end.
Oh my goodness.
And then if you were going to go around the whole thing, it's 108.
Oh, just because with the different like divots and stuff in the lake.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So there's lots of bays in the lake to where it just goes around
That's
and
pretty
around.
cool.
Yeah. But we got to we didn't go the whole way. That was a bit much. But we found this bridge that went over a small section of the lake,
Mm-hmm.
and we were jumping off of it. So it was
That's pretty
like
cool.
25 feet in the air, and your heart really like just stops for a second.
Because
when you
25 feet
first
is not,
make that leap.
25 feet is not super high from the ground.
No.
But when you're 25 feet in the air, it's pretty high up.
Yeah. But that was great. I mean, the whole trip was great. And then got back, immediately left for soccer, and then play practice, and here.
So we can give you guys this when you're listening to it, whenever
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah. I don't really have any lows, but another high is just, I mean, I'm excited about the play and all the goings on of that. We've got a very busy 2 weeks ahead of us.
I'm optimistic but cautious.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too carried away, but I think we can definitely pull it off.
Yeah.
We're going to have to dig deep
Oh, yeah.
because we have one more practice, and then we have, like, basically we have practices the day of the performance, but we have performances a weekend, basically 2 weeks away.
Yep. But yeah, no, I'm just super excited for the whole thing. I don't really have any other things to add. Other than if you're in the area, come watch us on, what is that date? I don't
The
even remember.
1st and 2nd
The 1st and 2nd of August.
Friday and Saturday.
Yep.
6:00 p.m. both nights.
Yeah, I guess that's if you.
Tell you what, if you guys truly do want to listen, we'll post the deets on our Instagram.
Yeah.
And then you guys can go check it out.
Yeah.
I think most of the people that listen to us, or that are going and listen
Probably
to
know where it is.
probably know where it is.
Yeah.
I think they know where it is. If you guys don't know us and you want it, that'd be amazing too.
That would be crazy.
That'd be so cool because I'm sure there are people in this area that, actually, I'm not sure. There probably are. Maybe.
Maybe we'll listen to a couple or whatever, and that'd be
pretty sweet.
so cool. I want to meet you. So yeah, I guess DM us if you want the deets.
No, I can just post it on our story.
Yeah. I guess I did have one note here. We were driving through Washington. There's so many just like malls that were closed down,
Really?
and it feels like I was thinking to myself, like, it feels like the world, or at least that area, is downsizing. But I think it's just
Did you take
we're
Did you take 90 over?
yeah,
So are most of them, where are most of the malls that you were seeing then? Oh, were you
right at
like
the beginning. So like I
when you were stopping in the
yeah
cities? Oh, okay.
yeah, um, and but I think it's more that we're just like changing into more online shopping
Yeah.
instead of less people,
There was
which
a
is what I was
mall
thinking.
where we used to live, um, and it didn't. It was pretty run down, but that's just because there wasn't a lot of people near it. You almost had to like make a trip to go to the mall, like, and that was really the only thing you could do. So
Okay.
just not a lot of people went there. So it got to the point where like there was like a movie theater in the mall, and like 5 or 6. I don't know how many stores actually were open, but like most of the stores were closed. And it got to a point where me and my friends, like our families, we went to go watch a movie. We got out of the movie and we were playing tag, running around in the mall, and like there was nobody.
Oh
There's
dang,
like 3 other people that we saw that entire time, and there were stores open, but we were just running around the mall, and there was plenty of room because nobody was there. It was
that's
pretty fun.
crazy. That sounds pretty
It was
fun.
kind of dystopian though,
Yeah,
just like
I would love to go to an abandoned building. Like you just go on Google Earth
yeah.
and go over the satellite images and just like find something and then just drive to it. That would be that'd be so cool.
We know somebody who got arrested for that though.
Oh,
Him and his buddies were just younger, and they were at an abandoned building, and turns out you're not supposed to be there.
oh,
I don't know if it's that specific building or just abandoned buildings in general. I think it was just that specific building. They
okay,
didn't know.
interesting.
Yep.
Well, did anything like super bad happen to them, or were they just
No, they just got like detained for a night.
okay?
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
No.
We could deal with that. Come on. All right. Moving on to a segment that you usually do, but it's top 10, I guess.
Okay.
So you have to get it right on the button of 10, and then we count up your points. That one.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see. Tension.
Yes,
Okay.
tension. There we go. Um, so we've got, and these are just random out of the
Okay.
blue ones. So total of 50 points.
Okay. 5 questions.
Yep. Top 10 tallest buildings in the world. And I'm going to say, I guess, give the city or I don't know, because there's a couple in the same country.
Okay. Well, I know it's not the Trade Center, the World
Okay.
Trade Center, because that is no longer around. um, I'm pretty sure the Burj Khalifa is the tallest.
Yep. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. No,
Okay.
it's not.
The tough part with this is not know like I don't know a whole lot of building names. Like, do you think I know the names on this list?
um,
Okay, I'll
so far you've
okay.
named 2 on the list. I will say that.
The World Trade Center,
Yeah, it's still counted as tall. One
even
of the
though it's
tallest
no longer
buildings.
around.
Yeah.
Interesting. So wait, is this all time?
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna help me too much. I think the Eiffel Tower is probably up there. I think. Um. The statue of Christ the Redeemer in Rio is that considered a building or is that a statue?
I don't think that's a building.
Okay, so I'm not gonna count that. Empire State, but I don't know if that's just like a famous name or if it's famous because of how tall it is. Like I know it's tall, and at one point it was the tallest in the world, I think too.
Okay.
Is the Empire State. Japan has a tall tower too, and that's like one of the emojis, but I don't know the name of it. I'm gonna go with the Empire State Building.
Okay. That one is not on the list.
Really?
No, and I'm trying to find it. Because I know it's tall, but I just keep going, and so far I'm at 20.
Oh shoot.
It's not there. There is a lot of
Was the Eiffel Tower on that list?
tall building. Nope. There's a lot of tall buildings in Asia. It's actually insane.
Yeah, I wouldn't know the names of them.
Yeah.
What's the tallest? Oh,
The
Burj Khalifa.
tallest is Burj Khalifa.
I should have just gone with that one.
Then you've got Shanghai Tower.
Okay.
Then you have Macau Royal Clock Tower Hotel. That one's actually looks insane.
Oh, Mecca.
Yes. Is that what I said?
You said Macaw.
Oh.
That is a pretty cool looking.
It's spelled Makkah on that. So I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then Ping An Finance Center in China.
You mean Pyeongchang?
No.
Ping
Ping An.
Ping on.
Lotte World Tower. That one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just and then World Trade Center. So that was number 6.
Okay.
And then I don't even know how to say that. I'm not even going to try.
What was
China
number 10?
Zun. Okay, number 10 is Shanghai World Financial Center.
Would not have gotten that.
And I don't know if that's the one that you were thinking of.
No, Japan has a different one.
Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause I think there's an emoji for it that people use in replacement for the Eiffel Tower because it looks close enough to the Eiffel Tower, but the
Oh,
Eiffel Tower actually doesn't have an emoji. Believe it
Oh.
or not. Yeah.
interesting.
All right, so I got 0 points
Yep.
out of
0
10.
points. All
so
right.
far.
Top 10 languages used around the world.
Okay. I think I have a decent chance with this. So English is up there. Mandarin. Probably Cantonese. French is probably up there. Japanese, no. Spanish is obviously up there. Portuguese too, probably. Is this by population or by countries? Like amount of countries that speak it, or by population?
Um, based on the number of native speakers and overall popularity. So that's
So
just like,
probably population.
yeah.
That's probably what I've been thinking. So Portuguese is probably up there because of how big Brazil is.
Mhm.
China already got the 2 biggest ones, I think, in there. Okay. So if I were to order it, I'm pretty sure Mandarin, English, and Spanish are probably top 3, but I don't know which order. I think French is probably 4th or 5th. I'm gonna go, and I don't want to. Oh, Italian? I don't think so. I think it's Super Bowl. I'm gonna go Portuguese.
Okay.
Portuguese.
Locking in.
Lock it in. Portuguese.
All right. Portuguese is number 7.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take it.
So yeah, we've got Mandarin, Spanish, English, Hindi, Arabic,
Oh, I didn't even think about the Indian language.
Bengali, Portuguese, Russian, Japanese, and Punjabi.
Okay. Oh, Russian. I should have thought about it too. I'm happy with 7 though. That's fine.
Yeah. Russia's just massive.
Uh,
All right. Top 10 rice producing countries.
rice producing countries. Okay.
I was trying to think of them, and I just kept thinking of the ones we've already done. So I was like, let's just do rice.
I know it's actually kind of hard to come up with the questions. Okay,
Yeah.
China. Probably. Yeah, I got to think of wet, like wet areas. So probably Vietnam, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia. I don't think Korea. Maybe Korea. Japan, probably. Shoot. I really don't have no way to, like, reason this out, so I'm gonna just spitball. Cambodia.
Cambodia is actually not on the list. But you got China, India, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Vietnam, Thailand, Myanmar, Philippines, Pakistan, and Brazil. Brazil kind of,
Brazil.
yeah, I know. That surprised me. I was like,
Brazil, there's a real odd one out there. You seen the meme when it's like the three dragons and the two like really fierce looking ones, and then it's the one with like a tongue sticking out.
oh
And,
yes,
like this is the
yep,
Brazil on that list.
mm, yeah, um,
So
yeah. It's actually,
Vietnam was in there,
yep,
and Bangladesh,
yep,
but not Cambodia. I wonder why.
yeah. I don't know. Maybe,
Philippines,
maybe it's too wet.
maybe.
Um, top 10 places to visit on vacation. So there's just like flight patterns, and some of them are cities, and some of them are countries.
Okay, so I think probably um oh Cancun. It's probably high up there, or at least that's a high U.S. one. I don't know about international, but like Cancun and Cabo are pretty high for the U.S. to visit. You said some were cities and some were like countries.
Yeah, and they're m- mostly capitals, if they are cities.
So I think Paris is high up there. Paris is super high up there. Um, where do Qatar? Oh, that's I don't know if that's a. I think it's just because all the YouTubers I watch slash listen to go there for different things. That might be a good indicative though. Tokyo is probably high up there. Um, I don't think maybe like Cape Town or Johannesburg, but I don't know if a lot of people are going there. The Amalfi Coast, so that'd be Italy. Uh, I mean, number one on my list is Barcelona, the one that I want to go to. Oh, then about Hawaii too and Miami. Okay, I'm just gonna go with my heart. I'm gonna go with Barcelona or Spain, whichever one would give me the most points.
You got Spain.
Spain. Okay.
Yeah, and I was just gonna do if you got the country, then I was gonna give you
Okay.
the city. If you got well, yeah, okay, yeah. So Spain is number 7.
That's fine.
No, that's number 8.
Let's go.
This one I didn't. This one I didn't number. All right, so we got Paris, Istanbul,
Oh, interesting.
London, Dubai, New York, Thailand, Rome, Spain, Tokyo, and Kuala Lumpur.
Really, a lot of people go to
Yeah,
Kuala Lumpur. Interesting.
yeah, or per, yes. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any. None of them really surprise me. I mean, I don't know a lot of people who just like take a trip to New York though. But I understand if
That's
like a lot of other
like
people,
international
yeah,
people. Yeah.
yeah. I know a lot of people go to Thailand.
Yes.
Um, this one is just another completely random one.
Okay.
I mean, there's really only 10, but you have to pick the right one.
Okay.
So, top 10 renewable energy methods.
Renewable energy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I guess it's just more just energy.
okay, just energy.
Yeah, because I
Is
think
is coal one of them?
um
Like fossil fuels?
yeah, biofuels. Is that the same?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's a.
Biofuels is
I'm pretty sure that's renewable. Biofuels. I think that's different than fossil fuels. Fossil fuels is what we use now. That's where we get oil from. I think biofuels is different than fossil fuels.
mm,
Okay.
well,
So, but
fossil fuels aren't actually fossil fuels.
well, it's just compressed organic matter.
Yeah,
Not necessarily like fossils per se, but it
I
depends on
guess.
how you define fossils. If you define it as bones left
Yeah.
by dinosaurs, then
It's
you're
like
not entirely correct. But if it's just dead or it's dead compressed organic material.
because like petrol is corn.
Okay, so it's just 10 fuels.
Yes.
I'm not gonna go with. Okay, so wind, solar, nuclear. Uh, well, there's nuclear fission and nuclear fusion. But I think I'll just put nuclear as a category. Wind, solar, nuclear, hydro. Um, what other forms of energy are there? Electricity. but that's like wind and solar. I'm gonna go. How are they ranking these?
That is another question because I think it's more of a um I think they did it as like what's better for the earth, but then they're also not I think it's just okay, actually, it's more accurate if we just no, because that's not even true.
Is
Think
it
of it.
just a list of fuels that I have to get the 10th one?
No, it is categorized, but it's more categorized as like what is better for the environment, um, from a liberal standpoint.
Okay.
So think like a Libby.
Um, I don't. Um, the best for the environment. What? Like solar isn't super efficient. Wind is tough because I guess it's also not super efficient. I'm gonna go to nuclear.
Okay, that's number 9.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, because I don't know because it's not all of, most of our power comes from nuclear, or sorry, because it goes solar, wind, hydro, geothermal,
Oh, geothermal.
biomass, ocean, hydrogen, fuel cells, biofuels, nuclear power, tidal energy.
What's the last one?
Tidal energy, it's when the tide comes out
Oh,
and goes in and
tidal. I see.
yeah.
But I see. If I would classify that underneath hydro.
Yeah, I know.
And
But
there's one that just has ocean.
yeah, so ocean energy, that's just it's wave energy.
Okay,
So I
I
don't know how
see.
that
I'm fine with 9. So what did I get there? 7, 7, and 9.
7, 8 and 9.
7, 8, 9, 15. 24.
24.
Almost half
Oh,
of a possible 50.
yep.
What?
That was 5 questions, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't miscount. I'm falling apart today. Um on that sort of topic
Mhm.
of renewable energy,
Mhm.
Iceland, they're doing a
I
lot
know
of
where that is.
innovating.
Right.
But they are using lava to form structures that then, like down the road, they will make into a city. So basically, what they do is they put up these, they drill forms in the earth, basically.
Okay.
And then the plan is, that is, then they're going to drill into the volcano,
Okay.
and then they're going to funnel it, the lava, into this form,
Right.
and then then it will harden,
Right.
um, and then they'll have all these different structures basically built for them.
Interesting.
And so I don't really know exactly how
That's me.
it all like
Well, cause what? So what?
volcanoes are also very unpredictable.
Yeah, and when we think of volcanoes, we think of like a huge eruption, and there's lots of volcanoes that are erupting today, but it's not going to be like this huge massive like if lava is oozing out of a mountain and just flowing down, that's still considered an eruption. So
Hmm.
you can still harness that. And Iceland has plenty of those. Hawaii has lots of volcanoes as well, and then there's one other area I think in Oceania that has a lot of volcanoes as well. So I think I read the stat somewhere that like at any given time about 160 or so volcanoes are erupting at any given time
Holy
in the
cow!
on the whole world, but almost none of them are that huge fiery explosion.
Yeah.
That's it's just any whenever lava is leaking out of a mountain, that's considered an eruption. So you can do that and try and funnel it into a form or like a mold. Because like what lava is like the difference between lava and magma is the where it is on the earth, and magma is just like magma is underneath the Earth's surface. Lava is when it's coming out, and magma is just molten rock. So
Yeah,
it is a so
just liquid rock.
technically the when the ring goes into Mount Doom, it wouldn't just fall into the thing, because in order for it to fall in, it'd have to be more dense than the object it's falling into. It'd have to be
Oh,
more dense than molten rock for it to. It would just sit on. If you're
which it
talking,
did sit for a second.
it did, but it would it would sit way longer and it'd just be burning on top of it. It wouldn't actually submerge itself underneath.
Gotcha.
But it's also Lord of the Rings and it's a
So
mythical.
it would Gollum fall in? Because is he
No, Gollum would just sit on top and just float and burn
but
up.
burn up?
He would still burn up, yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
He'd
But he would
probably start burning before he even reached it. So that's got to be
probably. I mean, it'd be really hot. I don't know if he's falling.
really. I mean,
He was falling at a pretty decent pace, so I don't think it wouldn't be that noticeable of a difference.
yeah, yeah, that's true.
But technically, that the ring in Gollum wouldn't submerge underneath the surface because, like, that's why, or just that's just how it works. You can't, if you're floating on something, that means that you're less dense than it, and if you're sinking, that means you're more dense. So the ring would have to be more dense than molten rock, which
Because
maybe
is gold more dense than no?
no, all it's also just like maybe you could argue that the weight of Sauron's evilness
Ooh,
made it much denser and much heavier. Like I mean, you saw when like there were times in the movie where like when he would pick it up, it seemed a lot heavier than a regular ring should be. So
mm-hmm.
maybe there was just that.
But I think that was just the weight of, I guess, the burden
Yeah.
of the ring.
Anyways, all that to say, uh, magma slash lava is just molten rock. So hypothetically, if you could form that into like a mold of something, that might work. I don't know.
Yeah, because they use it. It's very popular tiling in floors and things in Iceland.
Really?
Yeah, because they already figured out how to like basically mold it and then cut it uh, into sheets.
Do they say like what kind of structure they're trying to make? Like are they trying to make like frames or
Yeah. So
like
from what
poles?
I saw, it looked like just like the foundation
Okay.
of a bunch of houses.
And what is the reason behind this? Is it like better than their current methods or is it
It's
just
because they're looking to cut down on uh, emissions from heavy equipment, like
okay?
moving things around.
I mean, I'd say it's worth a shot. I wouldn't be like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to live in a house made of lava next year," but
Yeah. And
it
we've got a lot of not active, but old volcanoes that
yeah,
could.
well they're definitely not active.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Oh, wait. Yeah. What is the?
So there is extinct, dormant, and active. I think most of the extinct means like there's no possibility that it's gonna erupt.
Yeah.
Dormant means it has erupted before. I think it has erupted before, but it is showing a period of like quiet activity now. And I think active doesn't necessarily mean that it is erupting. I think it just means it's showing activity. So I think Mount Rainier is
Mm-hmm.
still considered an active volcano.
Yeah. And Baker.
Baker, Glacier Peak, uh, but Yellowstone I think is considered either dormant or extinct, or not Yellowstone. Sorry, um, Mount St. Helens I think is considered dormant or extinct. I'm pretty sure that's how they class. I know that's the three classifications.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure because actually I listened to a podcast about this. It's just like a science podcast where their listeners ask them really like bizarre and off the wall science questions and they can answer it. And one of them was, what if you just plugged the top of a volcano with concrete?
Oh.
And so they were talking a lot about volcanoes, and
Then we just pull out the side.
it would, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they came to. They'd blow out the side, but also, you wouldn't be able to get the concrete to actually plug the top because it would just melt. You wouldn't actually be able to get it to set, and then, but yeah,
Okay. This is interesting because Mount St. Helens is not dormant or extinct. It is actually active.
Okay.
Um, but it doesn't. It's not showing signs of blowing up like now.
Yeah, so like I know that active
Um,
doesn't necessarily mean that it's currently erupting. I think it just means it's showing signs of activity, but not going to like
yeah.
erupt.
So the
So maybe,
USGS considers Mount St. Helens a high threat volcano,
yeah,
meaning it's likely to erupt again, though the exact timing is unknown.
maybe we should have a fourth category. We have extinct, dormant, active, and then currently erupting for another category. So it's not that. So then you don't get as confused when you say it's active, but it's not erupting.
Yeah.
'Cause I think if you told someone that there's an active volcano nearby, they would not look at you like what, or they would not look at you and be like, oh, okay. They look at you and be a little concerned
Yeah,
because we got active volcanoes all around us.
we do.
Do you know what volcano in the continental U.S. would be devastating if it blew up? Like it would probably take out most of the, or it would affect most of the U.S.
Isn't that Rainier?
It's Yellowstone.
Oh,
Yellowstone is
yeah.
if that blew up, most of the continent of the U.S. will be affected pretty severely.
Yeah.
I think the only like unaffected side will be the East Coast.
Didn't they have a small eruption earlier this year or something?
Yellowstone,
Yeah. I think there
maybe.
was, maybe it wasn't the actual volcano, maybe or somewhere nearby. I don't know.
Yeah, if
I'm confusing
Yellowstone
myself.
goes off anytime soon, we're all cooked. We're all gone. Well, not
All gone.
not
But
all of us. We would be affected pretty severely.
yeah.
But like within like it's about like a or like couple states around it would be covered in ash. The surrounding area of Yellowstone, so it's like Lower Montana, Wyoming. Uh, I forget the states. It covers like 2 states, 3 states, maybe even 4. But that area would be destroyed. Look up a map of Yellowstone. Um, and for those at home, look up a map of like Yellowstone, like affected areas if it blew up or something.
A hypothetical Yellowstone super eruption would spread ash in a bullseye pattern with the thickest ash falling to the closest eruption site gradually. Okay, that's pretty obvious. No, it's just going to just submerge New York.
I'm glad they could clear that up for us.
Uh, the USGS, which I don't know what that means, suggests
United States Geological Society.
oh, suggests ash could reach depths of over 3 feet in Montana, Billings, Montana, and 1 to 3 feet in Salt Lake City and Casper, Wyoming. What? Oh, so you have to look at the map. So that. So we've
Yeah.
got 3 feet, 1 feet, or 1 feet, 3 feet, 2 feet, 1 feet.
But like,
And
there's a map
then-
I saw that showed like the entire U.S. and like what would be affected.
Yeah. Because, like, that's Florida. That's still
Oh yeah,
affected.
no, it's no good.
Yeah. And that is 1 to 3 inches.
That's still a lot of ash.
Yeah.
1 to 3 inches. That's a lot of ash.
That is. That's crazy.
Well, because like Mount St. Helens blew up. There's ash all over the place, all over
Oh,
the
yeah.
world.
All over the world.
Nowhere near as thick as 1 to 3 inches,
No.
but all over the world still. So if Yellowstone blew up, imagine how much ash is going to be spread all over the world there.
Yeah. We're right on the verge of getting 1 foot.
Where we live right now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Is that right? Is that right? Ash thickness.
Can you imagine that much ash?
Oh. No, we're getting 3 centimeters. My bad.
So that's a little over an inch.
Yeah. So you got that's insane.
Yeah.
It's
That has
gonna be
some
snowing.
pretty serious ramifications.
Yeah.
Anyways, where are we going with the Iceland thing and the molds?
Oh, I was just telling you about it.
I know. I think we
Oh,
had something
where
at
you
the
were.
end there. We were saying something. I
We
don't
were
know.
talking about active and dormant and extinct
We
and
were.
how we
And
were supposed to
because-
add
Oh,
another one.
because you were saying something about routing the lava into the molds. Yeah, I'm just curious. Like,
How they're gonna control the
yeah,
flow of lava.
I'm interested to see if they actually go through with this, or if it's like here's an idea we have. I don't know if
Yeah.
they're actually gonna It'll be interesting. I'd like to see it work because that'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know,
Um,
but like how strong is the actual like rock that makes up the magma or the lava? Because if it's like not super strong rock, when it solidifies and it hardens up, you're just gonna have really are you gonna have really brittle like formations that are just gonna snap if the wind gets too strong or something?
yeah. Hmm.
Something to think about for you, Icelanders,
Icelandic.
Icelandic folk.
Yeah, folk. Do you have a news story for us?
I
Or
don't.
you don't? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go into mine then.
Okay.
Sorry
Alright.
about that.
It might be a bit of a little blip there, but we just got notified that we had run out of storage for us to, so it stopped recording for us.
Yep.
So, all right, we're back
But-
into it now. All right, we got
Yep.
a U.S. teen.
Yes. So this is Ethan Guo. He's 19.
Okay.
And he was on his way from Chile.
Okay.
So he had visited all the other continents.
Yeah.
So he's in South America, and then he needed to go to Antarctica
Okay.
to, I think, be the first, at least teenager, to solo fly all of the continents.
That's pretty cool.
So he's just in a Cessna 148 or something. I think those were the numbers that I saw. And so he was on his way from Chile to Antarctica, and then he had to make an emergency landing on a public airstrip in Antarctica.
Okay.
So he did that. He talked to them on the radio. Then they welcomed him in, and I think it was just he was running out of fuel. But then the Chilean government said no, 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 and they didn't think it was an emergency or an emergency enough landing, and it was more of a want to than a have to, because they knew his mission was to go to all 7 continents,
Right.
and they just didn't think that it was right that he landed then.
So would they have been fine if he had went to another airship like somewhere else? Like his.
I don't think so. I
like
think
his-
they just let him go and then was like,
Wait a minute, come back.
yeah,
It's like when Pharaoh let the slaves go.
yep. Those, what was that? How many times did they actually do that? It was four
It was
times
a
they actually
lot.
let them, or I guess, yeah.
No, it was a lot because it went pretty much until the last plague, which was
yep.
the killing of the firstborn son. It was like, fine, I could just go. I'm not pulling you back.
And then he also went back.
He still
to
went
get
back.
them.
You're like, well, actually.
This guy changed his mind a lot. And then they all died. So,
Yeah.
so they said no, and then they detained him, but they couldn't let him fly his plane back to Chile because he'd have to be by himself.
Was he in the Chilean part of Antarctica?
No, this is public.
So they still detained him?
Yep. So I don't think what they
Interesting.
are doing is legal.
Yeah, I have no clue how the jurisdiction like that works.
Yeah. So they detained him, and they're keeping him there for 90 days.
How long ago was the story published?
I think this was July 2nd.
So he's still there.
Yep.
He's in Chile right now.
He's in Chile,
He's
unless
in Santiago.
no. Sorry, he's in Antarctica.
Oh, he's still in Antarctica.
yeah. So they
in the detention center in Antarctica.
yeah.
That's crazy. They have those there.
Yeah. And he's just basically, oh, there we go. Cessna 182Q. There we go.
I was gonna guess a 182.
You were?
I was gonna guess Cessna. When you said Cessna, the numbers that came into my mind were 182. There was
Wow.
no Q,
Oh, okay.
but 182.
But basically his whole thing is to raise $1 million for cancer, or like a cancer.
What is cancer gonna do with
research.
$1 million?
I don't know, but they've got 4 of them now from this whole thing. So like his, because he got so much publicity from this whole thing with the government, the Chilean government, he's got like crazy.
This might have worked out
amounts
better
of
for
money.
him.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What's his name again?
I think his last name. Ethan Guo.
Ethan Guo.
Yep. So he.
All right, Ethan, we're rooting for you.
Yep.
You can make it out of Antarctica. That must be boring,
Yeah.
being detained in Antarctica. Like, how many other people are being detained right now in Antarctica? Like,
Nobody.
I cannot imagine this.
And it's a very small airstrip.
There's a
like-
detention center there.
I don't know if they're just like keeping him in a room and threw away the key, or I don't even know.
That's so funny.
But yeah. Trying to find any other information.
I'm curious what the legal fallout of this is going to be. Like, is Chile in their right to detain him, or are they doing something against the international law or whatever? I have absolutely no idea.
Okay. So it's not that it's like a neutral, I guess it is sort of a neutral zone.
Mm-hmm.
But all of the world basically owns this section of Antarctica.
Okay.
So technically, the Chilean Antarctic Prosecutor's Office
There's an office for this?
determined on Sunday that the team must remain in the Chilean sector of the frozen continent.
Oh, so he's out of the public area. And
So they probably just brought him to the Chilean-owned section of Antarctica.
But what if the U.S. takes issue with this? They're like, hey, that's one of our citizens.
Yeah, I don't know.
Give him back.
Yeah, it doesn't have too much more information than that. They probably do have more, but I would have to search.
That is weird.
But yeah, so they're just
Well, I mean,
holding him there.
Good on him. 19-year-old guy solo
Yeah.
flying the entire
That would
7
be
continents. That's crazy.
Crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
For good cause, too.
yeah,
Good on him. Boo
Yep.
the Chilean people. That's so
Yeah.
weird that they let him go and like, actually, you can't do that. Like, why didn't they just stop him in Chile when it's probably a lot easier and
Yeah.
you probably have more jurisdiction that you like there. I don't
yeah.
know.
Because it was the Chilean Navy that like rocked up
I want
on
you
him.
to be mine again. They just playing Fetty Wap on a JBL.
I don't think it was like that.
The army probably has some crazy speakers, man. They could blast
Oh,
some
true.
Fetty Wap wherever they
Yeah.
want, dude.
They've got to make all those announcements over the decks.
Yeah.
That would be. So he just holds the phone up to through the intercom,
Yeah.
through all the.
I call them the dogs. Listen
To him bark. This is what you call real music. Or that's a Wild Styles line.
Yeah.
This is what you call real music. All right. Well, I think that's it. Unless you
Yeah.
got anything else to add.
No, I don't really got anything.
All right. Well, follow us on ntymi.pod.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
We're now that you mention it, on TikTok to see just our clips.
I don't have a TikTok account. I would go watch and like, but I don't have a TikTok account. So you guys go.
Yeah, every
Watch
one of you
it,
guys
like it.
do it for Aaron.
Yeah.
Subscribe wherever you get podcasts. You get the notifications, and hopefully this is true. But we will see you guys again next week.
I think it's quite possible.
Yes. All right.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Goodbye.